More often than not, they feel cheated if they don't see something amazing in the film. It's like, where were the special effects? Like, let's go down the way and see another movie. I just wasted $7 and there wasn't a single effect in it.
On the outskirts of Hollywood lies XFX Studio, where special effects artist Steve Johnson designs the objects that nightmarish films are made of. Steve is part of the new breed of special effects artists who are enjoying a prominent role in today's horror entertainment industry. Once Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi commanded the horror audience's respect. Now it is the special effects artist who receives the praise.
Ready to go. Bill, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, get to work on time. You came out of frame. Let's do that again, real quick. Okay, it's okay. Oh, I'm hitting him in his hair. This is a guy who builds a bat, expects me to hit an actor with it, but he can't take it with himself. Here's the effect right here on the hand. Bam. There's a chamber in it that's filled with blood. So when you, the idea is when you hit, it spatters blood. And it's supposedly soft. What we have here is a mechanical understructure for a close-up head for a Cool Whip commercial that my studio built at the end of 1988. It's for a Cool Whip commercial. It's a talking cow. They wanted the face to articulate the words very, very well. A little bit better than Mr. Head, so we built a mechanical cow for them. For Nightmare on Elm Street 4, what we handled was the death sequence of Freddy at the very end of the film. I don't remember exactly how many. It involved probably 10 or 12 different effects, all on different scales. The basic concept of the sequence was that all of Freddy's victims from the past are getting back at him by punching their way out of his body from the inside out. So we approached it in a more surrealistic sense than a bloody sense. We wanted to give the impression more that these things, there were arms, legs, torsos, heads growing out of them rather than breaking out of them. We didn't really want to spill a lot of blood in this. This is an effect that we designed actually for one of the very last shots where a face grows out of Robert Englund's face, Freddy's face. At the end of the film, his face actually divides, bifurcates into two faces. So we had kind of a mechanical device and a vacuum effect happening. For a lot of reasons, the effect was cut from the film, as is often the case in this kind of stuff. There you can see the face forming. We never really got it to a more finished stage than this. In this version of it, we ended up simplifying the effect when we actually took it to set. This actress, Lindsay Frost, comes to a point in the film when she deteriorates in front of camera. So we used several tricks. One of them involved her arm falling off as she reaches out toward the actor, and Treat Williams in this case. But this is a legitimate thing, and kids love it. I mean, it's a real cool thing now, and so there's a lot of kids coming out here from all over wanting to do this, and there's a lot of work, obviously.
Taking on a new film or a television series like Golden Years means one thing to Smith, a new challenge, and he loves it.
Action!
People don't call me unless they've got a problem. And that's the fun part, because it's usually something that maybe it hasn't been done before, maybe it's a different kind of effect, or maybe it's just a very complicated, realistic makeup.
I think at least 50%, I would say, of the reason I won the Academy Award was because of Dick Smith's makeup.
You could almost tell immediately that he was an ace, that he was the best that there was in what he did.
And here was this guy who was being paid an enormous amount of money to make sure that this effect worked. He would stop and explain A, B, C, D to everybody what he was doing. And I thought, that's such a generosity of spirit.
I hired Dick Smith because of his tremendous interpretive ability.